And the Seminoles ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Scrambling away. On the move at the 30. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Gets it out fast. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes...
Oh, the pirouette gets him loose. Got a lot of running room. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Looking to throw, it's King. He caught it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, third and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Seminoles offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. He wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give is to Williams. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. They'll try to run for it. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Noles are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with Prince.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, no! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On to attempt the try. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Just feeds the running back. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Back to pass, it's King. Buys a little time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Trying to get to him. Setting up the screen. Quick step and go. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The give out of the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Got a man, it's Haynes. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. The give is to Williams. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Finds his man, it's Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. They're trying to get to it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's King. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Short gain on the play before he slides. They're facing a third down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Now facing a third and long. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding a soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll run it from the gun. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Got 5 on that last one. Now, how aggressive will they be on 2nd and inches? He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. Handoff from the gun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To throw, it's Kane. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive line to get to the QB.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Fires to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Dances away from 1. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Leaves it with the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Here's the handoff. Sweet cut there. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They think there's room to run to the right here. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. The Seminoles have a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Looking for a crease. It's Tuafili. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Gets it out quickly. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Uiagalelei. He's got the tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. To the air. It's King. Steps away. Turns it on in midfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got his man. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Lane. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the... And they will score! Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes. And you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, we wondered all week how this one was going to play out, and through 2 quarters of ball, the answer is like a good old-fashioned barn burner. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. The Seminoles get enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They keep attacking through the air. They've got the screen set up. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They're bringing heat. And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. The number 1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Noles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Looking for room. It's Haynes. Fakes his man out. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Brings up second down.
Here comes the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. To the air, it's Uiagalelei. He makes the connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. Coming after him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beaten right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grab behind the line. It's Benson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field.
Just keeps moving. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown Seminoles! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Running back goes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Back to throw, it's King. Right on target this time. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Leaves it with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They feed him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 6th play of the drive coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. They'll line up for a second down play. Got his man quickly. Can't get him to the ground. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Nifty little dance step. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punching in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Makes the catch. It's Tuafili. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll start this drive firing. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. It's a draw. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tom.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
The Seminoles will keep this drive going. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll run play action. Buying some time. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's right on target. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He breaks a tackle. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll leave it with him, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Ran through the contact. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.